Standards-based grading in the world language classroom. I'm Kim Hegrick and I teach 712 Spanish at South Hamilton Community School District. I've been implementing standards-based grading for about the past 15 years in my classroom. Today we're going to solve the problem of how to choose a list of standards. When teachers first ask me what to use for standards, it is important to determine what and how you are currently assessing. So what are we assessing? Many elementary schools already implement a list of skills that students know and can do. So students and families are familiar with the idea of standards-based grading. Our question becomes, what do we choose for those standards? World language teachers have a variety of standards to choose from. So when they call me up and ask what standards do I use, we first look at ACTFL's 5 C's, and they also have the proficiency guidelines and the modes of communication: communicative, interpersonal, and presentational. And then there are the 4 skill sets that we're really assessing daily: reading, writing, listening, and speaking. And we also get very specific assessment rubrics that include agreement, spelling, sentence structure, and usage for the unit goals. The list should be general enough that multiple assessments can be used to address the one standard, yet specific enough that we know what a student knows and can do. And the standard should not be so specific that only one assessment or task can be used for that standard, but rather it should be general enough that reassessment via alternative tasks and a variety of possible avenues are available for students to show what they know and can do. So what are we proposing? Well, under the umbrella of ACTFL's 5 C's, we focus on the 4 skill sets of reading, writing, listening, speaking, and also culture. Every assessment and learning task assigned falls under one or more of these skills. This also naturally incorporates the 3 modes of communication: interpretive, presentational, and interpersonal. So what then does the gradebook look like? How do we set that up? Well, the gradebook is set up with reading, writing, listening, speaking, and culture for the units, and all the assessments fall under those units. This makes it easier to focus the students on their learning, since they may have a writing strength, but are challenged in speaking spontaneously. This is also a great segue to communicate with parents. Your child is completing their written work and excelling in writing, but struggles with conversation in class. This is something they can understand and also support in the classroom and the learning process of their child. Focusing on these standards in each lesson and reinforcing them throughout each unit directs the students' learning. When giving feedback to the students, it is important that they know how they are doing regarding these skills. This is what will advance them through ACTFL's proficiency guidelines. Please contact me if you need any more help in selecting your standards or understanding how your activities fit into this model. I would love to chat with you about what you are doing in your classroom.